This is the floating letter science experiment. So let me do it and then I'll explain it. So I'm just taking a white plate and I'm writing some letters with an expo marker. And then I'm going to take some water and gently over on the edge of the plate, I'm just going to pour the water. And as you can see, the letters start to float. So that's pretty cool. This is a very great science experiment if you're doing R is for read. And now let me explain what's happening. So markers are made with an adhesive. That means something that's sticky. Permanent markers like this one have a lot of adhesive in the ink. That's so that the ink will stick and it'll be hard to rub off. Now this kind of marker, an expo marker, is made with a little bit of adhesive. It's not very sticky because we want to be able to wash off the ink from this kind of marker if we use it on a whiteboard. So what's happening is there's not much sticky stuff in this expo marker. And also the marker ink is denser than the water. That means it's lighter. So when I put the water in, it sinks to the bottom and the ink floats to the top. So this is the floating letters science experiment. So that was a pretty cool science experiment for R is for read. Let me give you some other ideas. And if you want the lesson plan that goes with this whole R is for read theme, then you can go to my website and download it and you can have all of the things for every subject area. So for art today, we just did this. We made a homemade book. That was our art. You saw our science experiment. Our story today for story time was Chica Chica Boom Boom. You can get that as a Kindle book if you'd like to. We decorated our letter R with the letters, and I told the kids that there are letters everywhere. Even on this box of Cheerios, see all the letters and words, so start looking for them. And you can even cut some out and put them on your letter R. We did some blending with the vowels and we did some reading. Reading is just blending letter sounds together. So we always start with two, and then today we even added a third to just because we are talking about R is for read. So that made sense. Another thing that we did today, and you can get a copy of this over at my website, is this activity. This is a read and color activity. It's a listening and comprehension activity. I read the whole story and then the kids had to listen and they had to color at the end. They had to color the little boy based on what they heard. So that was an extra activity that we did today. For R is for read, they had to listen and do that little activity. So I think that was pretty much the main things that we did today. Don't forget to get the whole lesson plan and try that experiment. It's really fun. Have a great day.